big day at Wagner Motorsports. We are going to be on our way to get a wrap. So we got to get this bad boy loaded up. And it's pretty heavy, but we got some air pumped in the tires. We got a winch. We'll get this baby handled, loaded, and on the road here in a short bit. Official, we're on our journey to go get a wrap put on by Josh at Artworks. He's out of Sioux City, Iowa, so it's about a 140 mile trip. Takes a little over 2.5 hours. We'll get down there and get the wrap put on. It's kind of funny because this is the third year in a row I've taken my car down to Josh, and I don't know if it's the race gods or whatever it is, but we always seem like we leave Armstrong in kind of crappy weather. This morning's about 38, 39 degrees. It's been kind of misting. Last year we went down, we left in the snow. And the year before, I think it was about like today, where it was maybe low 40s, overcast, windy, misty. Now last year it was kind of crazy because when we got down there, we had planned on going to race New Raceway Park, which is right in Sioux City. And when we got down there, so we left in the snow, so it was like 30, 32 degrees out. It was not quite froze out, but it was snowing and the roads were slushy. But we got down there last year and it was 70 degrees, and we ended up racing that night, and it was sunny the whole time we were down there. It was beautiful weather down there. And I would say the other times too, it's the weather down there hasn't been bad, but just kind of goes to show you that, you know, we travel quite a ways for this. So we do get into some different climates, I suppose. I mean, they are quite a bit closer to the equator than us. So yeah, we look forward to getting out of town and getting the wrap put on. I think I've probably said this over too many times, but Josh does an amazing job. We got hooked up with him through kind of a sponsorship deal, so really enjoy all the work he's done for us. And kind of some breaking news that I'll let everyone in on. I know this will be in the video, and maybe some of you won't see it, but we will actually be doing shirts this year. Josh helped us get set up with a company out of Boone that's going to help us get an order put in for shirts this year. As of right now, I'm going to probably have, once I get kind of a proof design back from them, I'm going to probably have a little bit of like a, I wouldn't say a pre-order type thing going on. I'm going to have kind of close people that I know, close relatives, going to probably get their orders down to make sure they get shirts. We'll see how far that stretches our budget that we have on shirts. So then at that point I might have some extras ordered to carry with me this race season. And if it goes really well, it might be an option that we reorder and get another order coming. So I just want to let people know that. If you guys feel like you really want one of my shirts, get a hold of me. Otherwise, I'm guessing here in the near future we'll be getting a proof back from the t-shirt company, and or apparel company I should say, and we'll have that probably put on our YouTube channel, probably put it on our Facebook for sure, so keep an eye out for that. And with this getting the wrap, I still am planning, our test and tune got canceled last Thursday. It looks like we're going to try and continue with the schedule we had started with. We're going to try and do Algona next Thursday on the 5th. From there, I think Worthington has a test and tune on Saturday the 7th that we're going to try and hit. And if we survive both them, then Monday on the 9th, we'll be in Clay County Speedway in Spencer. We'll be there regardless if we take our car or not. I do have a transmission I need to pick up down there, so we got that. Looking forward to pick that up. But excuse me. So just a little window therapy here that I figured I would talk about what's going on, what the status update is so far. On that, I think I had actually heard Dew Raceway is actually racing tonight. I know it's a little odd, but up here, like on the left, there's a whole bunch of water in the kind of the ditch in the field, and that's actually a good spot compared to some around here. We got like 3 inches of rain in a matter of like 2 hours the other night. It just poured. I know our work took a beating. They had some flooding, some septic issues, some roof stuff. And literally, the water came right in through the front door. So we had a lot of water, and I think that's kind of what put a damper on some of the stuff we had around here last week. Although Fairmont's only about 20 miles from us, and they actually, from what I heard from numerous sources, only had like 2/10 of an inch all the same night that we got the 3 inches. So that's kind of crazy that they're 20 miles away and didn't get much rain. So but hopefully, we've been really dry around here, so hopefully this water gets sucked in, and I believe the farmers are happy that we got that rain. I don't know if they wanted it all at once like that, but we have been really lacking on moisture around here throughout last fall, and even the winter. We didn't probably have as much snow as we had in the past. Even if we did, we probably needed more than what we got to help make up for the lack of moisture we had last fall and summer. So we are thankful that we got the moisture. I got some farming friends and family that I know really needed the moisture in their fields. So hopefully that helps them with their crop and stuff this year. I do have a couple of sponsors that are farmers, so we hope that they do well, so that hopefully they can continue to help support us, because I know that's a big determining factor on how much they are able to do support me and my hobby. So with that, we hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. We got about another 2 hours until we get to Sioux City, so we will catch up with you as soon as we get there. All right, we got the hot rod back home, and just like you've seen in our time lapse, Josh put a wrap on for us down at his place and did a bang up job. Thank you very much for doing that. It turned out really great. I'm really happy. Wife's happy. I'm happy. Everyone that's commented on any of my pictures and stuff said they really like it. So I'm not going to go through and share a whole lot of the detail per se, but I am going to go through and thank some of my sponsors. I've been kind of waiting for this to get this taken care of. So I guess without further ado, we'll just walk around the car here. So probably one of my biggest sponsors has been Weeder Off Welding Machine out of Fairmont, Minnesota. Dustin, Jess, and the staff up there. Anything you need cut out. They have water jet, plasma cutter, machining centers, CNCs, brake press. They do a bang up job up there. So I can't thank them enough. Really great to have them on board. A new one this year, Patton's Powder Coating. We've talked about them earlier, a couple videos. He did a killer job on the powder coat of this machine. And just to get a quick look, again, it just turned out freaking amazing. I really like that color. Dave down there did a bang up job. Sandblasted it, powder coated it. Stellar guy to work with. Another sponsor that came on board, they've been on board I think about 2 or 3 years now. Smoke and Firehouse number 20 out of Ringsted. Killer Food. Mike down there and his staff, they do kind of like home cooking style and always have some kind of different combinations that really work out. They do barbecue on the weekends. They have a taco night. If you're ever in the area, recommend stopping there and seeing them guys. The staff's really friendly. They have ice cold beer, drinks, you name it. Just awesome down there. Coming around to the other side, don't mind the messy garage. New guy that came on board this year, Andy Pone, Pone Farms. I think I'm saying that right. He's out of Old Iowa. Kind of know him through a work setting, and he hopped on board. Is helping us out this year, so I'm excited to have him on to help us out. Wade Cross, FX Suspension. Not necessarily a sponsor, but he treats me really well, and I appreciate all the help and support that he gives me in my race program. So we threw his logo on, and that's been nice to have him on since basically the start of it, whenever we've done shocks and stuff. If you need anything, sport mods, stock cars, hobbies, A-mods, I'm sure he does late model stuff. Get a hold of Wade. He does killer job. Kind of up here, Quick Performance out of Ames. I get all my gear sets and stuff from down there, or at least the ring and pinions. I have a guy in town that builds them, but awesome, second to none on their customer service. Great guys to be around. They have treated me fair and right every time I've gotten parts from rear ends, stuff like that. So hit them guys up. Not necessarily a sponsor, but I appreciate their work and effort that they've helped me with on some problems. So threw them guys on there for some support. Jensen Farms, Ethan and Katie, or sorry, not Jensen Farms, Golf Lessons and Storage. Ethan, you know who you are. He's my golf partner. Treats me very well as far as storing my Camaro and stuff. So he gets kind of a prime location on the car. Glad to have him on board. I've had him on board a few times. So he helps me out getting us to and from the track and stuff like that. And some advice and whatnot. I know he is the one that talked me into putting airbags on my truck, and I appreciate that. That's been a great investment and has really helped with towing the truck. And also, I don't know if anyone else had this problem, but like when you tow a heavy trailer with a light truck where it pulls the back end down, people flash you at night all the time, and it gets super annoying. So the airbags really helped eliminate that problem. Just the rear springs in my truck weren't quite heavy enough for my trailer, so we got that fixed. And Ethan, thanks for that bit of advice. Coming around here again, we got Des Moines Auto Detail, Ryan Hart out of Des Moines. If you guys have any vehicles you need detailed, cleaned, waxed, he has all sorts of packages. Also does interiors. He has some different coatings, I think, like ceramic coatings, stuff like that he's been getting into. I haven't talked to him much about that yet. Does a great job. I know he made my red pickup just shine like, man, it was shiny. It looked like a brand new pickup. So he does a bang up job. Anyone in the Des Moines area, get a hold of him and see him about getting your car detailed. And move along here to the front. Obviously we got Skyrocket Racing chassis on there a couple times. Custom build engines. Bob Hart. I never know his name. We always call him Bolt Bob, but he helps him out with some engines and has been very helpful with getting engines set up and whatnot. So we throw him on there to kind of help support his business. He's kind of getting back into the game. He kind of got bored in retirement, so we're gonna throw him in our help. The oldest sponsor that I have that's been on since day one has been Napa Fairmont. Former employer of mine. I still work there part-time. They help me out quite a bit with parts, and that's where I get like all my engine oil, all my basically all my lubricants and my filters and stuff like that. So they've been a big help throughout the years, and I can't say it thank you enough to them for helping me out. Steve and Paula Winshittle out of I think that's Sleepy Eye, but the main headquarters kind of out of New Ulm, so they have been a big help to me along the way. Artworks Josh, he's been doing my wraps for the last 4 years, so bang up job. Love all the work that he's done. It's been just killer. Every year he surprises me. I always think I'll have to tweak something, but usually I let him run with it, and we get her taken care of. Christopher, Fab and Welding, basically that's my crew guy Adam. It's kind of a little thing that we kind of joke about. He helps me fab up any brackets or welding or anything like that that I need to make sure is perfect and not going to fail. So he helps me out on that, and kind of recognition, I kind of give him his own little sticker. I used to have another guy that helped too, but he kind of changed apartments, so I had to kick him off the sticker. So he knows he is, Mike. So, and then a couple in memorial stickers. One for my mother-in-law that passed away last year after kind of battling some illness and whatnot. Really do miss her. She was a big supporter of mine through kind of the Facebook Live. So kind of miss her. My sister Denise, she passed away 2 years ago. Actually, while we were at the racetrack. So that one was a little tough. My other sister, she's helping me do some shirts this year. So I can't thank her enough. So as I talked about earlier, we're going to try and get some shirts made this year. Hopefully they will kind of represent this year's car. Haven't had a design or a proof made yet, so we will kind of wait for that. We're going to hopefully get some shots for t-shirt kind of poses, so to speak. Get that taken care of, and we will be hopefully getting something posted probably on our Facebook page. Might post it on here a little bit. But yeah, so that's kind of the rundown of the car. Here's the back. Just kind of had my follow us on social media. So we got the YouTube on the right, TikTok in the middle, and our Facebook page. If you guys haven't followed or commented or liked or anything on that, please follow that. And then I kind of always want to have a funny saying on the back, but usually I just end up always going with the old trusty here, just having fun. And that's what the sport is about, just having fun. So I appreciate the ability that I can do this and have the time to do this and can afford to do it. So, but I go out there to have fun. If it's about winning a $20 trophy, you're in the wrong sport. If you're about making money, you're probably in the wrong sport. It takes an elite few to be able to turn a profit, a livable profit in racing. And at this local level, it's the cost of stuff is getting so out of hand. So like I said, we just out having fun, and we're hoping to hit the track. Today's Thursday. On Saturday at the Worthington Test and Tune, so we got some practice on the track. Kind of sucks we got to change gears again, so that beginning of the year stuff is always kind of tough because you got to change gears about 6 times before you find a track that's able to start their season off. And I think I've only been lucky maybe once not having to change gears at the beginning of the year. So we'll change gears. We had gears in it for Algona. We're going to put gears in for Worthington. It's a little 1/4 mile bull ring. Fun little tight track. Usually gets pretty dry slick with the dirt that they have on there and stuff. So we're going to hit that up. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone that watches this vlog and everyone that comments. Hit the little bell, I believe, for kind of notifications for any new videos we have. So hopefully we'll have some videos up Worthington. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.